Hello，大家好，我是马挺，这是我老婆。
Hello，大家好，我是 Juicing。
中秋节到了，首先我们祝大家中秋节快乐。来越南已经有3年多了，但是我对越南的中秋节还是不太了解。今天呢，我就和老婆一起来给大家介绍一下越南的中秋节和中国的中秋节有什么不同。越南的中秋节也是8月15，和中国一样，越南人也叫中秋节，用越南语说就是中秋，翻译过来就是中秋的意思。那么越南人过中秋节和中国人过中秋节有什么不同呢？在中国的中秋节是一个合家团圆的日子，在中秋节这一天家庭成员不管在哪里只要不是太远，都会尽量的赶回家和家人一起团聚。但是越南的中秋节也是这个样子的吗？in China and in Zhongtu, Mid-Autumn is a day of family reunion. So all the family members they will try their best to go back home to reunion with their family. So how about Vietnam?
I think have the same meaning.
Same meaning.
Yeah, same meaning, but normally, it's not so important.
Not so important
Yeah.
for family reunion.
Yeah,
According to my
not so important like a dead holiday.
Vietnamese Mid-Autumn Day looks like a Children's Day.
Yeah, it looks like a children day. They care about children more than family reunion.
就如刚才我老婆说的越南的中秋节实际上是一个儿童节，在越南过中秋节是以儿童为主的 ，like a Children's Day.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what kind of celebrations you have?
They will play this one.
Play this one?
Lion.
Like
Lion, this one.
is the adults play or children play?
Children and adults together. We'll have a children team and adult team. They will go to every house to play this one and get the lucky money.
So you mean the day, Mid-Autumn Day? So it's tomorrow.
Yeah, all the day before Middle Autumn Day, around a few days
Before. Why I haven't seen anybody come to here?
maybe here too far to the town.
Too far to the town.
So tomorrow I think they will come here.
所以他们这边呢会舞狮，不仅有大人舞，还有小孩子舞的。
Not only this one, and also the children also play the lantern.
Lantern,
They
like
use-
this,
like this and that one we saw last day.
not the star.
Star, yeah. And we'll
是吧
bring this one to walk around in the night.
我老婆刚才说的呢，就是孩子们在晚上会打灯笼，就是这样的灯笼现在的灯笼比我们那个时候的灯笼要丰富多了。我们那个时候灯笼就是传统意义上面的灯笼，要么就是圆的，要么就是椭圆的，要么是长方形或者正方形的。那个时候都是用蜡烛，没有像现在的灯笼做的真的是各种各样的都有而且都是用电的用电池。除了刚才我们提的那2个灯笼之外，还有这种这种五角星的这种灯笼。但据我所知，在中国至少在我的家乡好像是没有这个传统的，在中秋节是没有孩子们打灯笼的，只有在春节的时候孩子们才会打灯笼出去玩。Except for not any other celebrations, for example, like the party in every family.
Normally no have a party. They just eat moon cake.
Just eat mooncake,
Yeah.
but no eat together.
No. I see my family and I see the people around here. So no have. I don't know the whole Vietnam.
这一点和中国的情况不太一样我老婆家乡的，但是她不确定在全越南是不是这个样子的。至少在她的家乡是没有这样一个习俗的，也就是在中秋节的当天，全家人在一起吃一个晚餐或者午餐，就像春节的团年饭一样，在他们这边是没有的。在我的家乡，中秋节是全家人要在一起吃一个团圆饭的，而且呢也会赏月。但是在越南好像是没有赏月的。You will not enjoy the moon, right? No.
I have never enjoyed moon.
Okay.
Maybe someone so romantic they will eat moon cake and go to drink tea and watch the moon. But I have never seen.
How about other celebrations?
Like in my village, every children will come to one center, one place to place, and then we'll get the candy from the adults, like a government officer. They prepare and give for children.
Tomorrow we need to take the gift.
Yeah. Not candy. Normally candy, don't eat. Yeah.
Candy.
Have a gift for the student. Have a good result in the school. This one and Children Day have same.
实际上啊，刚才听我老婆说的，我觉得他们的把这边的中秋节已经过得像一个儿童节了。在明天呢，也就是中秋节的当天，也就是他们平常村里面开会的地方啊，由政府准备了很多糖果，还有一些礼物给小孩子，还有学习优异的学生。好了，下面的一个关于月亮的传说。在中国，我们说月亮上面有嫦娥和月兔的，但是在越南好像是有所不同。How about the legend of the moon? You know, in China, we have another lady, a beautiful lady named Chang'e, and her pet rabbit.
In Vietnam, also have a beautiful woman. That's
What's the
Chị
name?
Hằng. Chị Hằng Nga. Also have a chú Cuội. Is a stupid guy. Take care of the cold and take a rest under the big tree.
他们关于月亮的传说是，月亮上面有一个男的，有点弱智，名字叫阿贵，然后呢是在放牛，然后呢也有一个女人长得很漂亮的，他们的越南名字叫几行呀，也就是嫦娥姐啊，也叫嫦娥了。但是在他们的传说中呢，那个嫦娥呢是没有抱玉兔的。然后月亮上面那一棵树叫榕树，这个阿贵呢放着牛，然后在榕树下面休息。Now we're going to talk about the difference of the mooncake between China and Vietnam. Okay.
First, let me tell you first, Vietnam traditional have two. You want this one? Two traditional, but now have so many. So with this one. The second is this one.
Sticky rice.
Yes, sticky rice to make.
Two types.
This is traditional, but now they have so many kind of different mooncake now.
老婆刚才介绍了啊，越南的月饼和中国月饼的主要的区别就是什么呢？中国的月饼呢，主要是这种月饼，这种月饼是烤月饼，在越南也是有这种。但是除了这种之外，越南还有一种就是用那个糯米做的那种软的月饼，有的里面是有馅的，有的里面是没有馅的。但他说现在在越南的月饼的种类已经非常多了啊，传统上面就只有刚才说的2种，那现在呢各种各样的，有好多都是从中国过来的，非常多了已经。这个越南月饼的馅我以前吃过，但是他们这个馅呢我不是特别喜欢，因为他们的馅呢都是那种比较杂的，他们那个杂馅呢里面是有很多东西的啊，我现在一下子也说不出来，像有一些芝麻呀、花生啊这些之类的，有点像我们国内那种莲蓉的月饼。但那种月饼呢是我不太喜欢的。拿这个月饼的馅来讲，我还是更喜欢中国的月饼。当然呢，现在越南的月饼啊种类已经也非常多了，在中国能够吃得到的，在越南一样也可以吃得到。像这个豆沙呀、蛋黄啊、榴莲的呀，有一些肉馅的呀，都有了。但是普遍情况下，我们买的最多的还是这种杂馅的。如果是这种烤月饼的话，更多的是买到那种杂馅的。如果是那种糯米做的软月饼的话，它那个馅呢就比较甜，有些呢是没有馅的啊。用中国话来叫就叫水晶月饼。好了，今天关于越南的中秋节和中国的中秋节的不同，我们就介绍到这里了。在一些风俗上面，越南和中国是有很多的不同，但是有一个共同点，就是在中秋节期间，两国同样都是洋溢着热闹快乐的气氛。好了，今天的分享就到这里了，感谢大家的观看。再一次祝大家中秋节快乐！
中秋节快乐，拜
拜拜。